planning super projects in the background. You know, Tracie and I, we auditioned together to get Grindhouse. I've always got master plans going on in the background. I might try to make this look easy, but that's just because I'm an actor and I don't want to like do the sob story. But in actuality, I'm always pumping at some next job.
Do you have any weirdo guys trying to hit on you?
I do. I mean, we're in New York City, of course.
What guys?
Well, you know, I have a comic book that I started last year, and so I hit a lot of the Comic Cons, and you know, so I have a tendency. I definitely, you know, the fact that I can speak a little bit of Klingon, I can just say with those kinds of guys really helps.
Rosario.
You're very welcome.
Rosario, I work with a lot of youth people,
Yes.
and I know you deal with a lot of drug addiction in most of your materials that you handle.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice to the youth out there, what to do when they're handling problems and drug addiction per se?
I think in particular, you know, I think in particular, kids have to really just enjoy being a kid when you're younger. I think you have a lot of time being an adult, and you're trying to get into fast-paced living or exposing yourself in that way. These choices that you're making, as fun as it's good to be kind of reckless and spontaneous, you got to realize that these things are going to come up to, they could come up to infect you for the rest of your life. You know, so a film like Kids, I think, explored that really well, where it's a bunch of kids and they're just having a good time and no one's really watching them and their parents aren't paying attention, and you know, they go and they have sex and they're chilling out. It all seems fine and good, and then you end up contracting HIV, and that's something that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. So I think it's really important. You know, I remember seeing this this PSA that Cher had done, and she said never be too embarrassed to ask. Ask for protection, ask for help, because those moments where you were too embarrassed to ask could end up costing you your life. And you don't want to be embarrassed to death, literally. So take that very seriously, reach out to yourself. If you can sleep well at night and know that you're not compromising your own self, I think that's the best way to live your life, no matter what.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
This with a lot of you. Thank you. Thank you.
I said you.
So I have one question. Do you have any advice to future filmmakers? I know you're young too, and you know we're in that same vicinity.
I'm young to be giving advice, but if my advice means anything, my advice would be know exactly what it is that you want to say before you start saying anything or telling a story of any kind.
This is Luis Pedron for FanClubX.com with Tracie Thoms, our friend, who only works with Rosario Dawson, I hear.
I know. It's Rosario in the movie, but then I'm not doing it. That's what it looks like.
I'm just kidding, though. But yeah. Would you like to talk about Descent?
You know, it's funny, when we were doing Rent, it rhymes.
Where I met you, one of the screenings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When we were doing that, she was going through the process of raising money for the film, and I just thought it was so inspiring that she was trying. And then I remember when she got the money, you know, and it's so hard to do. It's just impossible to do. So I was just so happy and proud of her as my friend. And then she asked me. She told me about it. I thought it was an amazing story. And then she asked me to be in it. And I was like, I'm there. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. I hadn't even read the script yet. It was so new. I just kind of was like, when do you need me? She's like, Friday. I'm like, I'm there. I show up, and she's like, you didn't read the script? You don't know what you're doing? I'm like, no. You asked me to be here. So I'm here. I trust that you're not going to have me doing anything stupid. So it was really sweet. You know, a whole bunch of us make cameos in this film. You know, she called on all of her friends, and we all just came out to support her. We're just so happy that she got it done. Anything I could do to help, even if it was to run in and say 2 lines and sweep up in the background, I was like, I'm there for you.
So I'd like to say congratulations. Of
Thank
course,
you.
You're with another movie called Grindhouse as well.
Rosario Dawson.
Is there a way you can greet our viewers? We're from
Yes.
FanClubX.com. It's mostly for the youth.
It's mostly for the youth.
So and I also asked her about her advice to youth, how to handle problems, drug addiction, blah, blah, blah. If you have a 1-sentence, 2-sentence message to our youth out there.
Okay, great.
And would you mind mentioning FanClubX.com, our website?
No.
And your name, too.
And my name. Okay, we ready? We have it all? Okay.
Ready.
Hey, this is Tracie Thoms. I'm here with fanclub.com. Is that right?
FanClubX.com.
I'll do that again. Hey, my name is Tracie Thoms. I'm here with fanclubx.com. And we're here at Tribeca Film Festival. And we're here to celebrate Rosario's film Descent. And I want to say hi. And, you know, I met Rosario doing Rent. And that's how people learned who I was. But it took me 8 years to get into Rent. I kept trying to do it on Broadway. They kept saying no. And I just was persistent enough. And finally, my dream came true. So that's just proof to show you all that dreams do come true. And don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Because here I am talking to you, and I was just like you.
Thank you very much. This is going to be an inspiration. You are an inspiration to me too. Yeah, you know, the message that you want to portray, because our audience is mostly you.
I actually play Melanie in the film, which is Rosario's best friend at school, the first half, the light half until it all goes dark. So that's about that.
Do you have any message to the youth out there, what you've learned from maybe the movie? And
Be careful and beware.
B and B. Be careful.
B and B, right. You never know who's a predator. Yeah, it's true. You have to take care and be wary of really friendly people, maybe.
Thank you very much. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you. Hi, this is Luis. This is Luis Pedron for fanclubx.com. We're here at AMC 34th Street for the world premiere of Descent of Rosario Dawson. Here's the picture. Here's the poster, and of course, we spoke with Tracie Thoms, who works with Rosario Dawson a lot. And of course, a little repartee with Rosario Dawson regarding drug addiction. So anyways, thank you very much. This is April 26th. We're here at Tribeca Film Festival at AMC Theater here in New York City. Let's go.
Alan Gary, fanclubx.com. We are here live at Tribeca, New York City, the film festival of the world. Rosario Dawson, the world premiere of Descent. I am Alan Gary, fanclubx.com, and you are here too.